I love your story about, if you would share this for a minute, because I think it's so applicable across the board. You went to Michigan and there was someone else who was at Michigan at the same time, and you would watch him go to practice when you were working. And I think that's such a great testament just to, again, the power of consistency. Now, truth be, you both have enormous talent. Listeners, when you hear this story, you'll understand what I mean. You both have enormous talent, but there's also something that you both have that everyone can have, talent or not, that is far more sustainable than talent. So will you tell that story?
Absolutely. It also, Julie, completely ties back to one of the principles that I most admire in you, which is protecting your morning and starting your gosh darn day to get your feet moving, right? So when I was in college at the University of Michigan, go Blue, that school is very expensive and I don't come from money. So Robert worked 2 jobs with scholarships and, had a full over course load. I was always at like 20 credit hours, every semester. But one of my jobs was working at the coffee shop, Beanster's Cafe, on Central Campus. And so every morning, do not get me wrong, we're in Michigan, so what does she do? She snows, baby Boo Bear. And when she snows, and then she rains, and then she freezes. So to get your car, you have to break through ice and then shovel the snow and then get in the car and then pray that it starts. Because of course I had a 1992 Saturn, you know what I mean? So we were just I learned God was real in college. The fact that car, thank you, Mom,
I'm
got
dying
me.
right now.
You know what I mean? But all of that to say, I would go to the coffee shop and I believe I had to be there, is it 4:15? I think that feels about right. I think it was 4:15. Wait, no, 5:15, sorry. So I would wake up at 4:45, shovel the car, then get to Beanster's. But as I would park my car and then I would walk to Beanster's, there was an athlete on campus that I was always clocking my start of my day with. And it was Michael Phelps, and to see Michael walking to the pool every morning. And I was walking to Beanster's, which was the coffee shop that was going to help me pay for my education. My education was going to help me be able to get into rooms in New York City. By being able to go to Michigan, it allowed me to meet certain people that I just would not have met. So it was that was my pool, His pool was getting him to the Olympics to become the most decorated athlete of all time, And so what I learned from watching him was that, and watching you, is wake your butt up. Wake your butt up and move your feet and do your work. Do what you got to do to get where it is that you say that you want to go, And so many of our students now, a lot of them say, I want to get into a Michigan or a CCM, or an NYU, but they don't want to go to class. But they don't want to commit to a program that requires them to wake your butt up and do the work. Because if Michael Phelps did not wake up and get them feet moving, even in the snow, to get to that pool every morning, he would not have all that medal around his neck. He would not be retired with his feet up.
Right.
Literally, he don't got to do not a thing for the rest of his life.
Right.
Right? He can sit and, he does all those hot tub commercials now, those at-home hot tubs.
All day long. He just sits in that hot tub all day long.
He should. He trudged his feet through snow many a morning in Michigan and many, many mornings before that as a kid, getting to that pool every day. So whatever your pool is, whatever your coffee shop is, if you are listening right now, get your butt up and walk to it.